Boom. Oh. Oh, man. Ah, there we go. Huh. Okay, guys, hello, and welcome back to the stream. Now, before, if anyone was here on the first second here, yes, I might have switched up the screens, I forgot. Okay, well, never mind that. Hey, Starny, hey, Turtles, Turtle Vibes, eh? What exactly is Turtle Vibes, well, at first we should probably, do a summary on what happened. Okay, so we're on day 3, day 1. Mr. Powers got, tried. We, pinned it on Mrs. Oldbag. She let it slip, there were multiple people. I don't know, you started it? Ah, gotcha. Oh yeah, that's the thing. So, day 1. Mr. Powers' trial begins. He's framed. We, pinned it on Mrs. Oldbag, and Mrs. Oldbag lets it slip that there were multiple people at the, studio at the time of the crime. Therefore, it got redone. And then we did a bit of investigating. Found a bottle, stuff like that. Then we got on day 2. Day 2 happened, and, we learned there were multiple people there. We know it was the director and the producer, and then some bigwigs as well. But that doesn't matter right now. But most importantly, we learned that the crime did not... It says at D10 and then 25 is because of a leak as the next video for mine. Ah, I see, Starny. Oh yeah, but as we were saying, we learned that the crime did not happen in Studio 1, but rather Studio 2, which, by the way, was blocked off. And that's how they were trying to say they didn't commit the crime, because the monkey had fell and blocked it off at the time of the crime, so they couldn't have got there. But since due to the kid's photo that we saw... Ah, don't worry, Turtles, man. Your sleep's more important than watching the stream after all. Oh yeah, as we were saying. Coming at the crime at Studio 2, we know Powers was drugged, and we learned that Hammer for some reason took the suit of the Steel Samurai to Studio 2. We also know that the director had some dirt on Hammers because someone died, and Hammers was to blame. That's Maya went Super Road. You mean did Maya turn into Mia? Yes, that did happen. Okay, I think I summarized it enough because we're investigating here. We're investigating here. Crap, I forgot where it was. This crap. Is this Oh yeah, then we did trading cards. We did trading cards or whatever to get her to talk, which she did talk, so it worked. No. We showed her a photo. There we go. We showed her the pictures of a whole bunch of them every single time the Steel Samurai won. She's like, yeah, I don't want it to fail. Yeah, what coding is bonkers for, yeah. I'm just wondering how the heck Oh, sorry. I'm just wondering how the heck Maya gets, like, a foot taller when Mia possesses her body. It's like, what the heck? How the heck does she get so much bigger, man? Yeah, whatever. What? You're still slinking around. If you like to play so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. It's so confusing, yeah. It could be. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to frost as a mouse, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. I think she's gonna tell us something fairly important here. Because she was there whenever Hammer made a mistake. Your dog ran away. Ugh. Hopefully you can find him, man. Hopefully. I mean, luckily, oh, you were sneaking out at night and your parents are real mad. Why you been doing that, man? And why have you been sneaking out? Look for your dog or something? You know, I remember when our dog ran away, but our dog isn't. Holy heckin' crap, man, are you sure you have time for the stream right now? Shouldn't you, like, I don't know, tell your parents or call 911 telling that your brother's gonna do that so they can put him in, like, you know, so they can take care of him for a bit? Isn't that the right call? Either tell your parents or... Oh, it's a song. Oh. Okay, let's, not joke about that or... Cause, and stuff like that, I don't know if that's, serious or not, and, it can be pretty serious when, it's not immediately a JK. It's okay, Turtles, it's okay. Honestly, starting right now for the next video you're editing, you're the part where A10 is having his cutscene before he turns into X10. Ben, is that Ben 10 or something, man? Not sure. Here's a question that will probably get her angry. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Oh, Kenny, did I see the trailer? Yes, I did. We're gonna be getting, well, Bamboo Mersault. Honestly, not the person who I expected to get the bamboo hat, but... Sure. And would I play Danganronpa Goodbye Despair? I mean, yeah, I'd play it. But I don't have it. Turtles, you have no idea what game we're even talking about here. True. You see, Kenny, I'm kind of worried about 4 IDs, though, because, like, I don't have that many rolls right. The thing is, I've learned something, man. With rolls, it's like this. You're either going to get it on the first roll. Nope, not Ace Attorney. Not even close, man. Not even close, Turtles. As I was saying, Kenny, you get it on the first roll, or you never get it after 50 rolls and you don't even get it one time. And you're like, oh, man. It's a Limbus company, man. But yeah, back to your Turtles, yeah. I mean, I'd play it. I'd play it, but then I'd have to get it. You're assuming it'll be either two or 3 stars in the banner, or 3 2-star banner and the other 2 in the event. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing, man. That's what I'm guessing. I'm gonna guess that 2 of them are gonna be in the event, kind of like, you know, the chicken one had one in the... Did it have 2 in the event? Well, I mean, the login one had Motorboat Works all together, right? Did you notice that Pekatulam? I get paid for... No, I don't, Turtles, man. I do not. Pekatulam. What's a Pekatulam? I might have noticed it, but, my brain doesn't pay too much attention. Oh, the cannon. The stupid one, man. Like the ball and whirl. Oh, gotcha. The ball and wheel. Wait, those are Pikachulums. Oh. I don't think I noticed them. Don't think I did. They show evolved forms. So we can get abnormality or egos for them, maybe? Or IDs. Maybe both. Ooh. I mean, eventually. And Turtles, to answer your question, that's the fun part. I don't. A thicker matchstick and a fatter jellyfish. Or is that going to be for the event? I'll be honest, I watched it right, but my brain doesn't remember too much. You might have to go to court. Is this another song you're talking about, Turtles, again, man? I mean, the I don't remember the name. The Pekatulam are probably gonna be for the event, right? Probably. Oh, you know what's annoying though, Kenny? I want to use a complete envy team, like for mirror dungeons, right? But I want to use Ishmael, but I know it goes so bad. You think they'll evolve them as we go? So like for next mirror dungeon, they're gonna be evolved. And because court is fun, Turtles, whatever you say, I'm not too sure court is fun, but you do you, man, you do you. Court is yeah, kind of boring. But yeah, I have like a whole NV team ranking, but I can't really use this thing to Ishmael as like in passive. Like, oh, we kill someone, oh, SP goes bye-bye. It's like, oh man. Well, whatever. Nichols. Nichols. You like watching court trials, I don't know, at least in my opinion, I think I'd rather watch, like, you know, the murder investigations, like when the police are investigating. I find those much more interesting. For now, just Match and Jelly, I'm sure they'll slowly add more. I mean, yeah, probably. Wouldn't be too surprised. I just hope they don't have any more stupid abnormality, like heckin' fluorescent. I hate fluorescent, man. I hate fluorescent. I hate ones that immediately put paralysis on you. They heckin' suck. Yeah, well, whatever. So much. Oh, and you're doing a song again, Turtles, I see. Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols, that assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. You doing some more lyrics, I'm guessing, Turtles? Is that it? I'm gonna guess you are, man. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. Oh, it's a Heather's quote. There we go, Turtles, it's a Heather's quote. I gotcha. Although, Kenny, do you know when it's gonna release or whatever? We're gonna need to do that as well. Yep, Turtles doing Heather's film. He killed a man, didn't he? Well, whippersnappers. Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No. I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that hammer stole Power's costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? It's not Hazard, it's your life story. But I thought you said could have an N64 when he's dead was a song, right? You said that was a song. Oh, it's a song. It's my life story is a song, I'm guessing. Gotcha, gotcha. Or do you have some kind of proof? Or if that hammer stole Power's costume? I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Power's costume. Here we go. Sleeping pill bottle found on a table in the employee area bears Jack Hammer's fingerprints. Or maybe it's your life story. No, but you said it wasn't. You said it was a song. What you said before. Therefore, song, right? Crap, it's one of these two. Here we go. Gonna try. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so. You also notice that bloodstains are cleaner. Oh, are you talking about how it's compared to my old avatar? I mean, yeah. I'm talking about my old one. Old one was definitely a bit wacky. But what if you made the song? Well, Turtles, I doubt you drink. And Turtles, you said. Oh, you meant the IDs. Ah. Man, how do you remember all that little stuff, man, Kenny? I think I can barely remember what they look like, man. And you can just remember everything about it. You must have really looked into it, though. Or, like, looked at every little detail, man, because I can, like... I watched it one time and I can barely remember. I just remember that the four identities and whatever. Four identities like, Bamboo Hat. You know, Bamboo Hat and the, I think it's Blade Lineage. Turtles, that's not nice, man. Be nice, man. The bloodstains on the floor look cleaner. I don't know, it just caught your eye. Ah. It's just one of those random details that are like, oh, hey. Just one of those minor details that are like, oh, hey. Just notice them. Guys, let's, try to get along though, man. Let's hear. This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Huh. I bet Powers put it in there himself. Oh, but yeah, Kenny, don't mind Turtles too much, they're just a kid who's a bit random. Don't worry about it, man. I bet Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills... in. No, I don't hate you, Turtles. Don't hate you. Here we go, sleeping pill bottle. Perfect proof right here. This bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. No, I don't, Turtles. Don't try to gaslight me, man. Or don't, is it gaslight? Don't try to... Also, likes the comparison of Dom being like, why does it matter if I drink, and Greg being drunk out of his mind? I like, definitely could imagine Gregor being like to drink all the time. I could definitely imagine it, you know. Definitely something I can imagine. I mean, Turtles, you can say yeah all you want. I mean, I said no, and I said no, and that's that, man. That's that. If I say no, you can't really... Oh no, I think something else. Here we go. He's gonna confess here. ... I hate you because you tell people to ignore me. Ah. No, I don't refuse to ignore. I said don't mind you, which is different, by the way. There's a difference, man. There's a difference. Well, back. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. She really switched up so quick, huh? Really bloody quick. Mm-hmm. Mm. I'm too stupid, I don't know the difference. There's the difference. One's telling me to ignore the other one. They don't mind her. As in, don't mind when you say weird stuff. Okay, that's the difference, man. I'm not saying to ignore. I'm saying when you say weird stuff, don't mind it. Don't take it to heart. Don't take it to heart when you say weird stuff, because you say a lot of weird stuff, man. That's why I say don't mind it. If we said ignore her, that means don't pay attention to anything you say. Don't mind her means sometimes you might say some weird stuff, so don't mind it. There's a big difference there, man. Big difference, okay? Okay. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. This old bag. Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see, tired of holding it all in. This old bag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Masqué. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. Oh. Oh, golly. Oh yeah, that ain't good. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. Ah, took control. I see. But you have to understand, her old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Her old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. This old bag. I wonder if Hammer was planning on telling the truth or admitting to what he has done. Maybe right. This old bag. Hold on a minute. Where's this old bag? Here, take this. The photo. A photograph. Oh, they fell. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. This is a picture. Is this the trailer to in Studio 2? Oh, is this a trailer in Studio 2? Have I watched Ace Attorney? No, I have not. Never watched it. This is my first time, experiencing Ace Attorney. Is this a trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell into the flower box fence. Oh no. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Well. There we go. You hate old bag, why is that? Why you hate her, man? Why you hating? October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. She's annoying, ah. I don't know, she doesn't seem too bad. She doesn't really seem that bad. She's just trying to look for her own self or whatever. Which is basically what everyone does at the end of the day. She's just a lot more honest about it. And I'd prefer someone to be more honest about it than, you know. I'd rather someone, you know, have their hearts on their sleeves and makes it much easier to get along, you know. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. I want to go to the detention center first here. I want to go. If I go there. You think if somehow the enemy is Kim, she distorted? Kim. Wait. Bamboo Hat Kim is the girl. I thought that was a dude. I thought Bamboo Hat was a dude. Wait, what? Oh. I just want to show it to him, okay? I want to show it to him. Aha. I don't know, I always thought it was a dude. Let's see, Turtles, every time you listen to a song about, you get an ad that tells me the hotline number, yeah. You know, man, if you're listening to them that often, you may want to dial it back a bit. Listening to depressing stuff all the time really does a number on your mental health. Just keep that in mind, man. Especially when you're a kid, it's when the brain's developing, it's pretty detrimental. Pretty detrimental to growth and whatever. So I would suggest maybe, like, you know, be sure to sing a bit more happy songs a bit more often. It's really not good for the mood. I'm gonna every now and then, and yeah. But a lot of the time, depressing songs can get you depressed, you know. Just, you know, not always the best. Here. I want to show them. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. Oh. You only listen to one depressing song. Ah, gotcha. When I was younger, I used to listen to them all the heck and time. Way too much. Let's go to Studio 2. Here we go. And that's the only song you listen to, ah. Oh, okay, yeah. If that's the only one, let's try listening to them a bit more happy or upbeat. Honestly, if you listen to more upbeat songs, that's probably gonna affect your mood in a better way, you know. As well as, hey, do you know actually there are scientific studies that if you smile, it actually does make you a bit happier. Fun fact about that. What would be considered happy music, Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be like happy, but more like songs that aren't all about, you know, depressing stuff. No. Songs about... Don't know, I don't listen to any of those, man. I can only say the stuff that I listen to, man. I can only say the stuff that I listen to, which is like Monsters and Men. Monsters and Men, Leonard Poor Poison. Just, you know, songs that aren't about depression, probably gonna be better for your mental health. That's like the only not depressing music. What kind of music do you listen to, man? Ay. Let's see here. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello. Hello. I don't know, maybe TV Girl. I don't really know who TV Girl is though, That's kinda happy music, I'm feeling more somber or sad music, you know. Depending on the music, your mood kinda tends to follow suit in it if you listen to it. So you listen to depressing songs, your mood's gonna become a lot more depressed or whatever. Well, that's just how I see it, man. When you try to say, like, find a happy song, I don't know, man. Your taste in music is a lot different than mine. But maybe try to find some happy songs that kind of fit your taste in music. Might be good for you, man. Oh, that's gay. Hello, yeah. Mamaya, you should at least try to be polite. Listen, okay, can't really listen to it right now because we're streaming, but what's it about, man? What's it about? Why, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. Okay, great. Gosh, darn it. Just listen to... I don't know, man. Listen to some upbeat music. I mean, there's plenty of pop music. How about Owl City? Owl City's pretty good. Owl City's pretty good. Because even though their songs might be a bit more somber sometimes, they aren't depressing either. They aren't depressing, okay. Find lovers, rock big... Ah, I see. Owl City's a pretty good one, though. And if you like rock, you know, listen to rock. Or 80s music. 80s music is pretty good as well. Like a Bon Jovi's pretty good. Let's see, Piano Man. Piano Man's kind of sad, but yeah, it's actually a good song, so it's like kind of fine. Blue Sky, that's a good one. If you don't want a Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack, some of those are pretty good. That's all she had to say, apparently. You'd have a little bit of Bon Jovi, there we go. Bon Jovi's good, the Beatles are good. The Beatles are pretty good, huh? Well, yeah, Bon Jovi like Living on a Prayer. Pretty good. Journey, you ever heard of Journey? Journey's pretty good. I don't know if that's Bon Jovi though. Or no, Journey's the band. Don't Stop Believing's pretty good on Journey. If you like those old-timer music, you know. Let's see, some on Beatles, there's some Beatles music as well. I don't know where my Beatles CD is though. Somewhere around here, but I have no idea. Let's see, with Queen Core as upbeat music. With Queen. I mean, as long as the song isn't about depression and death and stuff like that, yeah, I'd count it. It's when it's like somber and about like, you know, depression and death. If it's like somber and hopeful, not too bad. But when it's somber and down, it's a really mood killer. It's a mood killer, man. I am not showing you the heckin' paper here. No heckin' way. Mr. Hammers, here we go. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. I'm not showing you the photo. That'd be a bad idea. Yeah, Queen ain't too bad. Because, like, you know, if you're, if you're depressed and you kind of surround yourself with, depressing topics, depressing songs, all that jazz, it really doesn't help at all. It really doesn't help. Full Powers, here we go. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fake blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. I'll listen to N64 by Die in Mississippi. Guessing that's the depressing one, eh? My fake blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. Director Manila. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. It is a depressing one. Great. Man, I don't want to listen to depressing music. Depressing music makes me depressed. I don't want to listen to depressing music. I want to listen to my heckin' Vocaloid or English covers of Vocaloids and sometimes kind of sad but not depressing. When I die, I want to turn into a record. Is that even possible? Is that even possible to turn into a record? I mean, like, I guess maybe the bones or something, you can press yourself into carbon enough. I mean, they make diamonds out of humans, right? So I guess maybe you could. You become like the player part. Oh no, record. You can become a record player, part of a record player. Don't know if you could become a record though. No, it's not legal. It's not legal, Turtles. The law is there for a reason. Murder, you know, is only allowed if the government is doing it. That's the only time it's allowed, if the government does it. You got told it was, Oh, we're told you that as a lying to ya. If you did that, man, you'd probably go to jail. Now, don't get me wrong. You'd probably get a reduced sentence for doing it. Like, it wouldn't be as much, like instead of 10 years, make it 5 or something. But you'd still go to jail. And you'd get a criminal record. I'm really hoping those two things aren't related. Ay. Okay, I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh. Oh dear. I'm not showing them anything there. I'm not showing evidence at all. Your brother Todd, yeah. October 19th, Studio 2 trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny. It still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on the high from getting that rare car she needed. Maybe. Hey, where's the director? I thought they'd be here. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Oh, man. There's some paper cups and crumpled documents. Wait, why do you want to kill your brother? No, this is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Your brother told you it was illegal, Nope. I can assure you it's not legal, Yeah, he's, lying to ya. I don't know why he's lying to ya, but, yeah, he's, lying to ya. Best thing to do in that situation is send the evidence, get evidence, send it to the police and hope that they do something, really. Because they'll probably do something. If you got enough evidence, you got proper evidence, the police will probably do something. But, there's a reason why vigilantism is illegal, man. Vigilantism is illegal, so it would be a bad idea. Now, I don't really want to show her the paper here, Perhaps you're going to jail. I mean, I doubt you managed that before, man. Let's go to employer, just in case you're... Detective Gumshoe must have left by now. He's probably thinking about what to do in tomorrow's trial. I bet Edgeworth is pretty angry with him. Yeah. Like, we're still lying here. Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fixed it, I'd just kick it off again. That poor assistant. Nothing around here. And so we go back in there, maybe there's something inside. Because I feel like showing her that evidence, when she has ties to the Mafia, is like the worst option I could ever do. The assistant must have gone off somewhere. That stuff about Mr. Hammer must have come as a shock to her. Man, where are they? Okay, let's, no, made detention center, see if we can get some, details. Nope. You see, I feel it's gonna be an absolute awful option to, I feel like, you know, showing the director that picture is like the absolute worst option I could ever do. But I'm also not seeing any other option here. Okay, Okay, I'm screwed here. This is gonna be bad. Well, we saved for a reason here. Okay, she's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Oh, old. She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Fesquet, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Uh-huh. It's gotten stronger, don't you think, the wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more, inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Well, what do you guys say, because I'm gonna die. People think you... Ah, Heather's quote, gotcha. Heather's quote. You scum. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? It's not. Oh, it's a song. Gotcha. That it. I mean, to be fair, when you have when you say stuff like that, and it could either be a song or from a play or from yourself, I have no idea which one. It's real life. Real life is the name of the song, right? Is that it? So is my story. I don't know. No, in real life, What, your dog scratches you or something, or your cat scratches you? Is that it then? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Fesquet, you were using that accident. It's your cat. There we go. You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids' shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Because Mrs. Oldbag killed you? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh. No, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. Well, but you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me, what is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? What do you mean? Rentaro, never heard Rentaro before. What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? A murder? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it? On purpose? That is what I mean. Rentaro's from Danganronpa. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. I don't know when we'd play that. Even if we did get Danganronpa, I don't know when we'd play it. If someone got it for me, I'd probably play it eventually. He is hot. Knew you were a dude. Knew you were a dude. There we go. There's the evidence right there. There's a flaming gun. The smoking gun. There we go. Smoking gun right there. That is what I mean. Oh, where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. Oh, but the security lady said it was an accident. No, you switch it so much up, man. Turtles, you switch it way too much up, man. Oh, you have a boyfriend, or you have a girlfriend, or you're a guy, you're a girl. I don't even know no more. I don't even know. I have no heckin' clue no more. No more. No more, so. you change it one more time, I'm gonna stick to dude forever. You know that, right? If you switch it one more time, I'm sticking to that forever. And I mean forever. Forever. If you switch it one more time. Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. You don't want to be dude? Well, I'm gonna call you dude either way. I call everyone dude, but, I call everyone dude. Everyone's a dude to me, but, if you're talking about that. Fine. Fine, so you aren't a guy. But I swear if you change it up one more time, I'm not gonna be switching it again. You want to be turtles, yeah. Oh, you are turtles, true that, you are turtles. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is a negative. How could he? He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. Well, what? This is valuable evidence. Always. Why do you want me to guess your name? Well, if you want to, sure. Sandy, there you go. Ends with E, you said ends in Y. Sandy like SpongeBob, there we go. Yeah, I kinda knew these guys would be here, man. Who are they? Oh, I know then. Blind. There we go, Blind. Yep, that's your name. Blind. Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Simahone. Is that an actual name? Or are you making stuff up? Is that an actual name? How would I ever get Simahone? It's pronounced symphony. Okay, why would I expect symphony? Symphone, huh? Symphony. And then you said pronounce it symphony, right? Symphony. Never heard that thing before. That's something new. Never heard that one. I've heard some weird ones, but never heard that. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no. Why should DVSK care about it at all? No, it's pronounced symphony, but it's spelled symphony. Gotcha. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, race away. No! Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. DVSK. You're coming down to the precinct with me now. Is he gonna actually help? I thought showing would go bad, and it did go bad. Richard Gumshoe, I mean, hey, he's helping us right now. We'd be pretty screwed if he didn't come. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that. sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh, don't mention it foul. Just doing my job. He's gonna smile that way. Detective Gumshoe. Or is he gonna get a tear in his eye? He got new bracelets, What kind of bracelets you talking about, man? What type of bracelets you talking about now? Handcuffs. Handcuffs aren't... They ain't put in cuffs for the crimes you committed. Those don't count as bracelets, by the way. Oh, once it's cure cancer, it's to stop cancer. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? Eve SK. Oh yeah, she might just had her boys to kill. Kill him. You'll never see him again. I mean, if you have cuffs on, I'll probably never see you again when you won't see the light of day. Be put in a cell. Probably solitary confinement. Probably solitary confinement. Ah. October 20, 10 AM. District Court. Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Why would he need solitary confinement? You'd be too crazy to pull with the other inmates, that's why. You'd be too crazy, the other inmates would be scared of ya. Ah, very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. Meanie? Yeah, maybe. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Never said I was nice. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Guess we'll see here, You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Nerd. Doesn't nerd mean smart, so I mean, hey, I'll take it. Nerd's a compliment, so nice try, buddy. Nice try, bud. Miss D. Vasquez, the producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. It is a compliment, man. Will the witness state her name and occupation? Man, Edgeworth ain't having any luck with these people. D. Vasquez, I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. You wish you were me, and why is that, man? Why is that? I just like needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. There it is. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. I seem cool. Well, glad you think so, man. Glad you think so. Yeah, the day of the murder. I entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12, sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Wait, the camera took it at 2, right? So Duke could have went into Studio 2, then the tree would have fell, or whatever. 215 right there. Easy done. You're either bloodshot. Like a sleep, man. Like a sleep. There was to be a rehearsal, or pink eye. Oh, I got pink eye. Yikes. Hope they remember not to rub your eyes, man. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards. We went to Studio 1. You're a bit too young for that, Turtles. You're a wee bit too young for that, man. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Don and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you. The van. Oh, just looks like you have been. Gotcha. There's a van at Studio 2. There is, yeah. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over. And added to the court record. Van. Manila used this van to drive SK to Studio 1 after its meeting in the trailer. Huh. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. What the heck you doing there, Turtles? Save here, just in case. I don't want to get screwed here. Okay, before noon. You mean began it? I'm checking evidence here first, Why can't you profile? It's all man. On the table. This key to Studio 1, I mean, did look like it was working. Ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards. We went to Studio 1. So they'll take me at 2:30. We took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And ended at 4. Why isn't she mentioning the heckin' monkey head here? She should be mentioning that. She should be mentioning it here. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Man. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Don and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Oh, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said, somewhere. Try to keep it English, Turtles, because I don't understand Korean, man. I don't understand Korean. You get some more information. By yourself. Yes. And you didn't stop at the... And you didn't stop in at the employee area. No. You don't understand it either? Wait, then why'd you put it in? Are you always this? Terse? Yes. Oh dear. Rehearsal. Are you fatigued? Here we go. Hold on. You had Sal take you. What does that mean? It means what I just said. Sorry, Turtles, we cannot. It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. Mental breakdance. At 2:30. Wish the other photo was dated here. Taking a break in the meeting. Let's see your Yeah, I'm not reading that, man. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading it. Oh, how's this quote? There we go. But only use this van to drive SK to Studio 1 after the meeting. The trailer. I'm looking mad. 12 and I did it 4. Did it? Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. You don't really like Heathers anymore? I don't know, you're doing a heck of 10 quotes if you don't like it, man. You're doing quite a bit of quotes if you don't like Heather. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. Man. The witness did not come here to engage in adult conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. You made 2. Well, 2 is greater than none. And if you really didn't like it anymore, it would be none, right? Even break. Here we go. And what were you doing? And what were you doing during that time? The dog ran away, you feel pretty bad. Yeah, hopefully you find him though, hopefully. Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. And now you're doing lyrics to a song again, right? I'm assuming it's the lyrics to a song because you just like copy and pasted it again. It was a 15-minute break. Some of the keyboard stakes on the table in front of the trailer. Sweat cell, take me. Bro, I can't find anything. I'll find it eventually though, don't you worry. We'll find it, It might take some time. The meeting. You went after the meeting in the trailer. This part ain't gonna work, but here. Nope. There it is. Failed again. We'll find it eventually. Boy. There's no... Zoink Scoob. Scooby-Doo was great. And what exactly was that? I've forgotten. Man, it doesn't help me. I feel like it has to be this. Try again. It does not, okay. Never mind. She didn't even mention the monkey head that blocked their way. You entered the trailer a little before noon. I don't think I want to go in detail on what that is, Turtle's Nah, it's something bad. It is something bad. PM. Guide map, murder weapon. What? Do you just, I gotta find a discrepancy here. Entered the trailer before noon. The meeting began at 12 and ended at 4. Do you think of you as an unhinged kid, I mean, you are an unhinged kid. You do be an unhinged kid. There is no doubt about that. Is that good or bad? It's neutral. I don't consider unhinged good or bad. I've known much more unhinged people than you, man. I've known much more unhinged people than you. Fingerprints ain't gonna work. Camera isn't gonna help. They still get there. See where the block was. The block was right here. You don't want to be unhinged anymore. Why is that? If you don't want to, you can always keep that in mind. But as I said, I don't really care. Don't really care. Meeting began at 12, ended at 4. Rehearsal. I'm pressing through it. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. You just don't want to anymore? Well, your prerogative then. If she committed the murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had the evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak, well, Nick, find anything? Evidence that she didn't eat the T-bone steak. I have evidence like that. Wait, what? Oops, wrong button. But I mean, like, she could have had her goons or whatever just to, like, kill the guy instead of her. Man. I'm thinking. Stop it. I'm thinking. Something to show they did not eat. But she had like her goons or whatever, they literally could have all killed. Well, when you don't know what's wrong, just start throwing everything at the board. That ain't gonna help us here. Some evidence proving she did not eat steaks, I mean... If it happened during 12, right? Crime took place at around 2... Well, this happened at around 2:30. Guy went to it at 2. They would eat food. Food happened after the... Well, they didn't go back to eat, right? Hi, Tired. Nice to meet you. Wait, so that's here. See, so she went to Studio 2. Everyone else went to the employee 1 area. Or no, everyone went to the employee area to eat. Therefore, the food was there at the time. So, she would have eaten at 4. But the steaks wouldn't have been there at 4, right? No, they took a break at 1. At 2:15, right? Me tired. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. Okay. We're trying it here. Oh. No. Night, have a good sleep, man. Have a good sleep. What the heck? she won't, but how am I gonna go? No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. That proves she didn't eat that steak. Won't I find anything? Proves that she didn't eat the steak. That's what I need to find. Time to process everything then. By yourself. Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area. No. Are you always this thirst? Yes. Oh dear. What? She entered the trailer a little before noon. What? She didn't go to the employee area where the steaks were, so she wouldn't have got the food. Right? Time to check everything again. No one even in the meeting, no one. Slam. The same could be said to you, yep. You already read this again. I'm pressing everything now. What exactly was that? No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. So it ended at 4, scheduled for 5. They had to break it around 2:30. Things were being blocked off at that time. How would they get the food? I would think it was between those times. You would think, come on, all you did was state the obvious at your worst. I think so, you that. So yeah, Sal, take me. Hold on. Good Sal, take you, what does that mean? Yeah. Alright. 2:30 we took a taking break. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk, it irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. There it is. Forward. I can't use my brain power, although I don't have a lot of it. Okay, think about it here. Something that showed that she couldn't have ate steak at that time. Steak from the employee area. Into the trailer a little before noon. See, this is important by yourself. Yes, good. You didn't stop in at the employee area, no. She contradicted herself. She said that she ate the food, but the food was at the employee area. It wasn't there. They had to take it at some time. They had to bring it. But you went early. I mean. Wait, didn't he drive him? How is he alone if Manila drove her? There's evidence clearly. They aren't, are they? No. No, they are. Think about it. She said that she was alone. Look. You entered the trailer around a little before noon. And began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. I need to find something. No one leave during the meeting. No one. I'll find something here. Find something. Just may take some time. Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat it if I already said it. I need proof that they didn't eat steak at the trailer. I present, Wait. How'd they even get there without being picked up by the camera? If I think about it right. They were here, right? So they were on Studio 1, right? Okay, that was Studio 1. They go back. They go this way, right? The food was in this area right here. So, how could they have gone in the food without getting, a picture taken, right? I present! Nope. Well. I present. It's not, I present. It's not. No, I have no clue. Did I miss? Wait, back goes. Wait, back just goes straight back. Wait, that's so. Oh, I wish I would have known that earlier. Oh man. We took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Fatigue, so I had Sal take me. It was be a rehearsal afterwards. We went to Studio 1. Man, and when? Doesn't help. And did it for? You did the trailer a little before noon. Okay, there we go. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. Breaking the shaft. Where's the other picture that the dude had? I mean, it began at 12 and ended at 4, yep. These photos of every victory, and doesn't help. Employee area, they're gonna help me. Employee area. And to drive us get to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer, But it was blocked. That's what I don't get. It was blocked, so I mean. Objection! I'll find it eventually. Okay, so only thing I can think of right now. If I show the steak found in the employee area, right? That's where the food was, in the employee area. Ha! As I thought. There we go. Not at all. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. Well, what's this now, Mr. Wright? Wait, that's what I was trying to figure out the entire time. How they could prove it? Oh, they couldn't have gone because it was blocked off that way and the food was in the employee area, so they couldn't go. But no, I have to prove that the steak is in the employee area and they couldn't have gotten there. Same thing. Oh, whatever. Different evidence. Well, what's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table. This plate was on the table in the employee area, which was what I was trying to convey the entire heckin' time. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will. Miss Fesque and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. Oh. I was supposed to remember that. Oh, heck me, man. I was supposed to remember that the plate was empty. If I would have taken a picture, I would have remembered. Could have remembered if I took a picture, but why the heck would I? I don't think my character would have. If they would have taken the picture, it would have been so much easier. Whatever. Yet there were no bones left on the plate. Plates were bare. Miss Fesque, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. Save time. Everyone's tired. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Fesque doing during a break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. There we go. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Fesque left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Oh, not her hands, but but Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it. Yes. Fascinating. And here he was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. However, it was duct tape, so you just undo the duct tape, stab, then put it back together. Easy peasy. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? The duct tape part. I think you could. It's not impossible. Oh, no. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes. I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there's proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested it away from him? Yeah, take that, Wright. If you still think she did it, show us proof. Hey Nick, look at the data we have on that samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Exactly. Something odd about the samurai spear. Exactly, the duct tape, let me say it. Wait. Something the matter, Mr. Wright. Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. But I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. Oh crap, no, it could have... Oh. I don't know. You don't know. What kind of a lawyer are you? Wright, I'm speaking. You don't know. What kind of a lawyer? I don't know whether you could have fought with the samurai spear. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. Remember, there wasn't blood. Wait, if there was no blood, that mean it was hot? It's the incinerator poker that did it. The incinerator poker did it, and that's why there was no blood. That's why there was no blood, I'm guessing. Because it would have cauterized the wound when it went in. When it entered the body. The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. But what? That is a murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run through. But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a sick costume with this through the chest? Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Yeah, Edwards keeps getting shut down. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. Wouldn't make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was. I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well. Let's see this murder weapon then. Oh! Look at this photo. Here we go. Well, what is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. They could have fought, pushed, and then he fell. That works too. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. The fallen man in this photo. See how the fence post pierced him through the chest. What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? That works too again. That works as well. Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Diva SK meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. So whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Ah, precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true. Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of our argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. The body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1, and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his desk, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. She had the van to carry it, yeah. She had the van to carry it, carry it in the van, drop it off there. Easy peasy. She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body? Other than with her own hands. The van. For instance. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then, Mr. Wright. Please show us how she carried the body. I present to you the van, A. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. There it is. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, right. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a co-conspirator? Of course he was a lapdog. He's his, lapdog. Of course he was, yeah. Of course Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. Man, I got it wrong. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. There we go. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. It was fun. I win. I win. So, what happens next? Don't question me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Oh, I lost. Something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean... Vasquez, so it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. Okay, yeah. Who can say? Gotta be kidding me, man. Huh? Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle improved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Oh man, gosh darn it. I'm doing this before they do crap here. Before they do crap that screws me over, think, oh, I have to pick one. I don't have to start from the beginning. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts. Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? You did Vasquez because Howard was asleep. Miss Vasquez, you did it. That wasn't the question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure the question helps this court get any closer to a verdict. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to show evidence because Mr. Powers was sleeping at the time because he got the sleeping pills. Whatever. Man. I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again, Vasquez. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again. No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers, a waste of time. Darn. You've come so far, only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Objection, yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You're the prosecutor, are you not? Are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see a little point in making Miss Fesquet repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, Indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Hey, good job, Edgeworth. I knew you could do it. I think Edgeworth wants to find it out too. Nick, why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... They'll always get a guilty verdict, and he has a guilty person now, so he can get it. Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict after all that? Edgeworth. Witness testimony after finding the body. Here we go. I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police and Powers showed up. The security lady Old Bag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need to twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Fudge. Man, let's press it here. What time was that? Here we go, we were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. 4:50, gotcha. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Press harder here. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume, with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Well, boy, the witness will continue her testimony. The assistant was there too. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Push, Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us. Did you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. We'll back off for now. Hold it off, she just blew off anything I had to say anyway. Do it here just so you don't have to worry. I can't want to press harder there if I also don't want to. Let's press it a bit here. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Have to be left out. That's important here, You asked to be left out. Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you. Or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Get your script, but the script was in. But the script was... That was the rehearsal for it. But the script was still in the area, still in Studio 1. Wait a second, wait a second. The script in your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press harder. It wasn't there. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your scripts and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Mrs. K, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Well, I do too. Think. Mrs. K said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Thank you! I mean, that's what I was talking about. I mean, Frosty was already there. But if she said that, I mean, she wouldn't bring it. Well, she didn't think there would be, but how would she know? Good job, Edgeworth. Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Fesquet, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. No kidding. But the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Wait. She knew Hammer was injured. Wait a second. How did you know about the injury? Yeah, how did I know? Damn, he told me. Tell the director. You have to find something to peg this on her. Here, or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Only Powers is absent. He knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any. Well, that's what I don't get. Powers was the one who was injured. So how did she know Hammer? But how would he... I knew that Hammer was injured. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was a Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? There we go. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending. One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Exactly. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it. It was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Fesquet. I know what you saw. So, I'm just glad Edgeworth helped. I wish I could have done myself, but whatever. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manana. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, what? Wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Mr. Skye, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Hey, let's go. Order, order, I will have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vesquet. Very well. I have a question for you. Oh, no, Perk. No. We're saving, just be careful here. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on the hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his deaths. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. She wanted to cancel Steel Samurai. She even said so herself. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it, here we go. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to this case motive in this murder. Evidence as to Miss Fesquet's motive in this murder, Oh, golly, It's one of the two photos here, Here, try it here. Maya, look, this is it. Why? Are you showing that to me, Nick? And why are you whispering? I was just testing it out on you, huh? Well, I'm afraid your test results are negative. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Hurry up with it. You have a certain tempo we have to maintain here. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. Reloading. I mean, I have an idea. The idea is that she wanted... Try it again. Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you. This may not work. Not it. Not it. Try again. Let's do your This is my proof. Okay, it was the obvious one. I thought maybe it wouldn't be. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Fesquet? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Steve SK's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Guilty conscious, maybe? Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom, yep, there it is. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, Steve SK, used Mr. Hammer. He made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the X-Star. One moment, Mr. Wright. You're talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Steve Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. He wanted to maybe confess his crimes, according to what you say. Or she wanted to get rid of him. I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Okay, now we present. Gotta be something here. There's some evidence here that I just can't find. The reason was likely either getting unpopular or he wanted to confess his crimes. Which may... This is my proof, and this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer. I'd say all it proves is that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Wait, what's right here? Mr. Wright. The court requests that you find your marbles immediately. Oh man. Alright, gotta be able to find Jack here. There's gotta be evidence here. Yeah, we could say Mr. Hammer wanted to go to stardom, which would ruin the show for him. Good try here, it might not work. This is my proof, and this tells us why Mrs. K wanted to kill Mr. Hammer. Oh, they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get what I'm trying to convey. They don't get what I'm trying to convey. Fudge. I'm trying to convey. He wanted something more, that's why he's going in the suit or whatever, right? This is my proof, and... I mean, I want to do this. I think I already did it though, right? Not that. Not that. Wait a second. Is he planning on killing her? Nope. One of these are gonna work. I think with their hammer made of... Nah. Either he wanted stardom or whatever, or wanted to, I need like every piece of evidence here. This is my proof, and... She had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. Oh, it's right, it was Mr. Hammer. Which I was trying to shoot her, but it wouldn't work. Okay, fine. It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Mrs. Gay did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Fesquet. What? What? That's what I was trying to convey! I was trying to convey, that's why I hit the thing. Gotta put it through to frame him. He's framing Mr. Powers so he could kill her, get away with it. He pushed it. I was trying to show how Mr. Power wanted, is either he wanted fame or he wanted revenge. One of the two, but no, whatever, fine. Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer stuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Divasque, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Well, took a long time. I'm gonna barely call this one a success, I mean, kind of. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone called an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss SK. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss SK, please try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel, don't touch him! Miss SK, no! Please don't die, please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose, again. Yeah, I did bad that one. I'm right. Some of them had stuff to do with food or whatever, but I couldn't do it. And some of them, I'm like, oh yeah, another idea. Which could be right, based on the information I had. Couldn't use either. And this one here, I thought I needed evidence, because like to prove that he went over... I was trying to prove self-defense, man. I was trying to prove self-defense, but I couldn't do it. That's a motive, self-defense, whatever. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Steve Esque? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. I think once Edgeworth knew that she did it, he's like, yeah, okay, we're pushing it on her. We're gonna get her charged. That is all. This court is adjourned. October 20, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Fesquet, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... I think this is a good path to glory. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once. but he was reduced to acting in the kid's shell, and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh, yeah. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into the sweaty costume, and... Sorry to break it to you, man, but... it's kind of cancelled. Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. Hey, buddy. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No. I really want to thank you. This game would have got in the way if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you, I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right? I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. We were in lawyer school together, that has to be it. Meet again. However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings. Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. I can't promise that, I mean, we're going to court. Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend? What? Friends, as if. They're rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Oh, why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? A long time ago, I thought the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Pink Princess, Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? Oh, he's that. I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. The end. Man, I kind of messed up on some of that. Turnabout Super Samurai, clear episode 3 of WPAA, Ace Attorney. For my head, I was like, I don't know, man. Like, think about it, man. Like, there was like, I need to remember the plate was heckin' empty. That's it. I need to remember the plate was heckin' empty. And then some of them, like, I couldn't even do no matter what, because I didn't have the right info. Mr. Edgeworth did, so I couldn't even do it myself. And then the other one, well... The other one, I was under the false impression that I always have to prove evidence here no matter what. I mean, I was trying to prove that it was self-defense, or, that she wasn't planned. It was more like, or it was either that, like, you know, she was feeling she wanted it to be over, like she said before, or he went to attack, because why would he fake everything, right? Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. A brand new episode has been added. Go to number 1. Again. There we go. Day 1. Investigation. Yes, sir. Over and over and over again. There is many. It's been, what? 15 years. About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. Can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Edgeworth did it. December 25, 10:08 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Hey, Christmas. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Now, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, Sorry, my throat's still... my turning peak. Need to drink some water. Sounds like, you know. I think we were talking enough, Phlegm gets in the way. Gets stuck and you're like, oh no, gets stuck on like the vocal cord, like... But whatever. A large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick, the water pressure is kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor, known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career, as he's thrown it all away. Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick. Yep. Maya. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect. In a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. What to do? Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the scene of the crime. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Any ideas? Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. December 25, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Hey, edgy boy! Ah. You don't look too happy. Hey, Edgeworth, come back. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? No, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh, laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth, you don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh. We're going to help you, that's what. Help me. You. Don't be ridiculous. Sorry. You're a novice. You're only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick. Why am I always the one who has to get angry? Or Nick. Oh, my throat ain't happy. Kinda itching it. Wow, whatever. Murder took place at Gord Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really. Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy, what's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Fine. Present. Your attorney's badge. Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Ha. Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Just a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt. Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. But not me. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Oh, man. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Just you watch, I'm gonna do it. I don't know why I'm taking. I will. Whatever. Gord Lake entrance, here we go. December 25, Gord Lake Park. Entrance. No snow. Why is there no snow? This is where it happened. This is where it happened. Yeah, Gord Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal. There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot. The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. It's clear, sir. He's the one who did it. Shut up. Just to try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits, pih. Eek. Hey, you're that hairy guy, Hairy Boots. Wright, Phoenix Wright. Who do you ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh. You don't say. What happened? Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Well, okay. Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Head in the, huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. 12:15, gotcha. There was a boat out on Gord Lake. In that boat were 2 men. Sorry about that. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. Copper arrived on the scene and arrested him. Probably found it. No, he probably picked up the gun and found it. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, he raced to the lake. A witness. Edgeworth. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if they're the witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do, but the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really talking to him. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, or do you imagine that no one's standing up to take his side? Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Defense request. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case. Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If he defended him, lost. Your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal. Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth's. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. The witness here. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night, and it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir. Not yet. What's with a call from the precinct? They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last thing you want to ask me about before I head back? The autopsy report. Oh yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself, actually. Hey, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So, what should we do if we find something to talk to you about? Right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from the Detective Gumshoe. Oh hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick. I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right now, let's get investigating. Oof. Gourd Lake Public Beach. It doesn't really look like a beach. December 25, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake. Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know. Nope. Huh. Someone left some poppers here, you know. You pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick. They might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers. I'll take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh. Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Poppers, a classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. You never know. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya. If she had a samurai dog. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, both docks, right exit. A hot dog stand, it's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate, yeah. December 25, Gourd Lake. Woods, Cameron. Go camping, what the heck's happening here? Witness maybe? Probably the witness, right? I think it's here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Ah. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. No, there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then. I'm not having this conversation. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive the car down here. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what is the sign said? No setting tents on fire. I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin. It takes pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Slide. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Oh. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Oh. Nick. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Then don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things. Party poppers. The party poppers. Gunshots, yeah. Bang. Well, it responded. Yo! Hey you! Get your hands off of that! Eek. What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes the whole roll of film. What? Huh? This is sorry. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting up a party popper in a place like this? Well. What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Hey, where does Phoenix Wright take place, Where does it take place? I'm confused. Are set in Japan. The series localizations are set in the United States, primarily Los Angeles. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sure. Set in Los Angeles? Gotcha. I see. This sounds, yeah, must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb doesn't mean we all are. Good for you. Nick, help! And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends. Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for Bejuzan's sake. Gosh, I'd rather sit through one of those... Gosh, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls and listen to your stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. What happened? What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. It didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. Your name? What? Can you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, yeah. That didn't work. Hire, this is my badge. Huh. Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? You're only gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. You're only gonna try and pull one of them. You're only gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I've wrestled meaner looking thugs than you. No. And I've wrestled meaner looking things than you. Oh man, weird. And no, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. Murder. Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't wait hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. Culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk to you, yeah. Never mind you, honey. I can talk yank for you if you... Never you mind, honey. I can talk yank for you if you... if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Right then. I'm Lotta Hart. But you can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya. Thank you. What happened? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so. Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. You gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good time. You gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. Lotta. Yo, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh, me? Haha, y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U. Right in the heart of Heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U. So I hear. So, when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you all of that already? Meteors, yep. Meteor showers. Falling stars. Why'd you have it set to boom then? The camera. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made, a genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? So, what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh, device. Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that might trigger the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera. Neat. Wow, this camera added to the court record, so to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected faces the lake. Seems helpful. Now if only I could get the picture, but whatever, can't get him yet. December 25, boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of those boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? Huh. I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Quick to change, eh? A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. Great. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Entrance here. Let's go to the precinct here. Criminal Affairs Department, here we go. December 25, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Save here for now, because, like, you know, we can, because why the heck not, you know? I mean, yeah, it works, it works. Got a dot. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Something wrong, miss. Turning yourself in. Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting, larceny, public indecency? No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe. Oh yeah. He's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that? Do I look like a criminal or something? Hey, that's the police department's mascot. That's a blue badger. Hey, Dreezy. Hey, on Christmas Day, yeah. Although it doesn't look very Christmassy, to be fair. It doesn't look very Christmassy here. Like, barely anything, really. The characters didn't even remember it. But hey, we did the thing, though. We managed to finish the other trial, the one for, Mr. Powers got him. Innocent. I got stuck though. I got stuck, so you know what you do. You know what you do when you get stuck. I know what I do. I save. I start like, okay, this evidence, this one. Like, man. To be fair, Dreezy, how the heck was I supposed to remember? A plate was empty. It was a random empty plate. And they were like, oh yeah, Christmas, let's get KFC. Yeah, I heard that's popular in, Japan. KFC is like always for Christmas or whatever, Christmas chicken. Supposedly a good marketing campaign did it or whatever. But yeah, I mean, like, how the heck am I gonna remember a small plate in one area that we don't even have evidence of? You can get a picture, you can get evidence. Like, how the heck am I supposed to remember? Yeah, but whatever. It's just my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department, if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake. Gord decided. I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? These are detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. But these are funny. They're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Sure. That must be one of the detectives. Seen your Valorant stream yesterday? Yeah, Cypher. Yeah. Cypher was very whiny. But I mean, hey, at least we had some fun games, you know. We had some fun games, and then, I think one guy got banned, though, you know? One guy got heckin' muted, so then we couldn't really do conversation anymore, which means he couldn't hear any callouts either. So it was like, oh man, really? Because he told me... He couldn't text because I was watching on TV, but man, you hate throwers, yeah, same. I think we could have easily tied there. When? I don't know, could have easily tied. Could have easily got it. I mean, like, I didn't play, like, too great there, but man. I guess it wasn't too negative. Like, I was debating on talking back, right? I was debating on it, but then I'm like, okay, if I talk back, it's not gonna go well. It's gonna make them throw more likely. That's why when they, when teams started, you know, it was a coin toss, but the guy was so toxic, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I was like, Man, really? That's why I wasn't saying anything to him. Because I'm like, FK, right now, he isn't playing well. He's tilted, but he isn't throwing. I know once someone says anything to him, he's gonna throw. So I was keeping my mouth shut. But then, you know, once the team did it, I'm like, oh, there it goes. There it goes. We're done. We're done. We're done. They brought up his behavior. It's useless people like that. They feed off it. Yeah. I Yeah, I don't know. They were just pretty toxic. They think they have so much power in game because they're weak in real life. Yeah, honestly, you're probably right. Dude was so full of himself, I mean, wish we could have done something about it, but I don't know, man. It is what it is. Like, you know, I'd get if he's through, like, you know, if he was doing bad and then people started yelling at him, right? If he was doing bad and people started yelling at him, yeah, you know, I'd understand throwing, you know. I'd kind of understand throwing. But that wasn't the situation. Dude was being all high and mighty the entire heckin' time. And when people caught him out on it, they didn't have to act like that. He threw a tantrum. But yeah, it is what it is, eh? It is what it is. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mom, I could see you know she'd be crying. I'll break and spit it out. You lowlife scumbag. You must be doing image training for interrogations. He's talking about your mama. Yes, sir. Well, let's go to him. Did you do it? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it right, right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case. But no one else is gonna take your case. No one wants to, man. Why? Well, but Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick. Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Hey, now go. Is he here now? Guess go to Lake, Always have to go back and forth, because someone could be where you don't expect. Anything new? Nope. Oh, I wonder if Faces of the Lakes, I wonder if it might work. It might work here. You've never played these games before, but I know they're really popular. Is it basically a visual novel? Give me a second. I need to get the definition of visual novel here. I need the definition of visual novel. Define visual novel. Visual novel is a form of digital interactive fiction. Visual novels are often associated with the medium video games, but are not labeled as such, as they combine textual narrative with static or anime illustration and a varying degree of interactivity. Yeah, I think we call it I think you would call it a visual novel. I mean, technically. I would call Phoenix Wright. I would call this a visual novel. Like kind of like a visual novel, puzzle game, or whatever, right? Persona, on the other hand. Don't get me wrong. It definitely have certain kind of like aspects that kind of remind you of it, but I wouldn't really consider it a visual novel. Not that much. Maybe. No, because visual novels are static images. Visual novels are static images. I wouldn't really consider it that. Let's see. Static imagery is usually what determines if it's a visual novel or not. So I guess like kind of like the only thing I can see why people would say Persona is visual novel E is simply because they have like little sprites when they're talking or whatever. They go up and like talking and stuff like that. Kind of reminiscent, but I wouldn't really call it the same thing. Like not at all. I don't know what I would call Persona. I guess depending on the type of Persona game. Some are more slash. It's kind of like a slash and dash or whatever. Some just like a whole bunch of slashing, rapid fighting, like Persona 5 Strikers. Others are more, call it RPG-esque, you know. If I was to consider, Persona, I think most Persona's games would be classified as an RPG. Turn-based JRPG, yeah. There you go, yeah. That's what it would be. Basically, JRPG, I think that defines it. And then depending on which JRPG... What's the one it's called where you have like turn-based? Yeah, there we go. I'd call most Persona games turn-based JRPGs. But then there's a few like Persona 5 Strikers, which, you know, is more like action JRPG. Fast action. Slash 'em. Kind of slash 'em. Slice and slash RPG. Yeah, something like that. Then Lada. Yep. Dynasty Warriors gameplay. Never heard of Dynasty Warriors actually. What game is that, man? Yeah. Film to camera. It triggers on loud explosion noises. Hey, yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're searching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? It's a genre of its own, ah. Let's see our Dynasty Warrior genre. Dynasty Warriors, Hack and slash, there we go. Hack and slash genre. There it is, that's what I was looking for the name. Is here the Japanese hack and slash action video games, exactly. That's the genre, hack and slash. That's what I was trying to figure out what it was. I was calling Persona 5 Strikers, I kept saying like dice and slash, couldn't remember hack and slash. That's basically what it is. Hack and slash JRPG, while most are turn-based JRPG. Like how everyone says Souls-like or roguelike games, Ah, I see, I see. I think Dynasty Warriors is just like hack and slash, right? At least based on when I searched it up. I don't know though, I don't know. Right, now wouldn't that gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera. Didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, you look pretty bright. Oh, I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look and see. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked him once, don't remember if there was anything on him though. But what if I got something? I could be witness to a genuine murder, yeehaw. I'll go check that film, y'all come back now, you hear? Dynasty Warriors is but popularized a horde-style fighting gameplay, Yeah, I think that like horde-style fighting gameplay is usually called hack and slash nowadays. I think. Let's see, what is hack and slash here? Maybe not exactly. Diablo, Devil May Cry, God of War, Bayonetta. Yeah, so I guess maybe that is a different type. Yeah, so Dynasty Warriors is a type. Gotcha. I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Hack and slash can mean no more hero style of gameplay, but it's more personal than 100 enemies on screen. Gotcha. So like Sekiro would be hack and slash. Yeah, Sekiro was pretty fun. Sekiro was pretty fun, actually. You know, that brings up a... Oh, they went like that. Haha. The hack and slash is like Sekiro. You know, it brings me about a memory about Sekiro. There was one boss I did first time in Sekiro. It's funny. Another viewer was watching, right? He's like, oh, I hope this one takes you a bit of time to beat, because it was like hard. And then I beat it first try, and I'm like, huh. Well then. Oh, it was funny. It's funny. Good memory, good memory. She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Okay, now we go to the precinct here. There we go. Let's save here just so I don't get, more time wasted here. Here we go. He should be out. Random, but is there waifus in this game? Where's Makoto and Haru? I mean, there are female characters if that's what you're asking. Though they aren't really recurring. I mean, you could like, someone on the defense or who's being prosecuted or a witness. I mean, yeah, I guess you could call one of them waifus if you knew them. If you knew them. Although so far most of the witnesses on stand have been pretty crappy people. So, don't know what to tell ya. The only recurring female character right now is like in Maya, aka the spirit medium that's always around with us with weird getup. You're joking? This game takes place in the courtroom? I mean, some people might say waifus. I mean, like, waifus doesn't be like any character, right? Weird place to find love. True that. Well, no, I mean, to be fair, if you could say one of them, like, I don't know, if you get a female defendant or whatever, or we're defending a female, or we're female client or whatever, right? I guess it could be a waifu. Although, so far it's been all dudes, for now. The only ones, females that were on were, a liar, and a mobster, and a trespasser. So yeah, not the best place to find love indeed. The only one you would call like maybe waifu was they died. They got killed. Sometimes Maya becomes it for a bit though. Sometimes Maya becomes them for a bit. Yeah, darn, some top quality picks right there. The only good quality pick is heckin' dead. And then possesses a Maya. Because she's a spirit medium or whatever. And yeah, that's the only one. The one that got away. The one that got her head bashed in. Yep. December 25, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Yeah. They didn't get away. They for certain didn't get away. They tried to get away, they dodged. Nope, they didn't get away. They ran, but nope. Hey. Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Victim. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. Meeting. How did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure. Mr. Edgeworth's a human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. Maya kinda kawaii though, yeah. You should see what happens when she gets possessed. I swear. She can gain like she gets so much taller, she gains like a foot in height and other things, yeah. Yeah. You'll see it if it happens. I don't know if it's gonna happen this one, but yeah, possession, I told you the only person that was a good waifu material. The only good waifu material died. Remember, she got her head bashed in. And Maya's a spirit medium, and for some reason, every now and then, Mia, the one who died, possesses her sister, which is Maya. Yep. You know, one of the court cases, yeah, that's kind of crazy. One of the court cases we only won because Mia entered Maya's body and wrote up evidence about how she died, and about a list of stuff, and I'm like, okay, how was I ever gonna get that, man? How was I ever gonna get it? It was literally doomed for me to fail. Like, man, whatever. Ay. Did no one think that was weird? All that held up in court. Well, the thing is, she was writing names of, I guess, that meant something to the perpetrator, right? So he admitted it in court when I started reading the names out. Because she's like, hey, take this and start reading them. So I started reading them, she's like, okay. The guy was like, I admit it, I did it. Don't say any more names. So it's like, oh, huh. Great. Great. And no one thought that was weird. I don't know how. Don't know how. I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? Boom. They think that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled. I see. Japan, you crazy? True that. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Probably knows the person who did it, maybe. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Trusting Edgeworth, yeah. Detective Gumshoe. How can you trust Edgeworth so much? Like, I'm not kidding. Her whole facial features change as well. Her whole facial and she goes like to here and goes like this tall. While her facial features change, it's like, what the heck? I don't know when it's gonna happen again, though. How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. Working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. The autopsy report. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that. Yeah, I made a copy for you. Autopsy report added to the court record. Okay, autopsy report. Time of death. Sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause, 1 bullet shot to the heart. Thank you. Nick. Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know. I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere. A long time ago. Hey, maybe Mia will remember, and she's gonna come out. She's gonna come out and possess Maya, who knows. Oh boy, a Christmas autopsy, just like I asked for. Thanks, Santa. Oh yeah, just what I wanted. Let's see here, Still ain't here. I'm gonna hope she's, you know, she got the thing already. 725, Gold Lake Woods. Here we go. Hey, yo. Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo. My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Wait, if I did a heckin' popper, dude, heckin' the whole roll. Yeah, whatever. My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey, this is them. Take a look. Oh, at least we haven't. Now we know the time, hopefully. Wait. See, he's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Ominous indeed. Who's that? Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, Seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Oh, are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? Oh yeah, this is the song they usually... This is the song they kind of usually use for everything. Whenever investigating people. Nice and happy, it's like, hey, we're investigating murders. Do 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 do. I reckon so. Reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so, I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Oh, wait, Lola. What? Can't you see I'm kind of busy? Just tell us what you saw too, please. That's right, honey. But I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness. And that means I'm on the side of justice. And that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. You'd love to pull up to a crime scene in real life and blast this on the radio while they work. They'd probably be like, what the heck are you on? It would be pretty funny though. It would be pretty funny. Like a murder happened, like a double murder or whatever. And you're just blasting it right outside the window. Doo doo doo. You get the reference, I hope. Yeah, hopefully. Although, to be fair, most of them are probably old geezers or whatever. They probably wouldn't get it. Would be pretty funny if they did. Definitely a mood lightener there. Lord, huh? Don't let it get to your skivvies in a bunch. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. What the heck is a skivvy? Underwear. Oh. Okay, first off. Nah. Sounds like people don't heckin' talk like that, man. They don't. They don't heckin' talk like that, man. They got a bit of an accent, but they sure as heck don't talk like that. Oh, man. Or was that the other way around? Yeah, no matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Oh, darn. She left. No, I don't hate when people talk like that. But they don't talk like that, man. I've been to North Dakota, I've been to South Dakota, I've been to Kentucky, I've been I've been to the South area of America. And it's not like that. They do all those weird references and stuff like that, man. It really ain't. It really ain't like that. Don't get your skivvies in a bunch. Yeah. But it ain't right. It ain't right. I got family over there, so of course I know how they sound. Man. Yeah, whatever. At least they don't do any weird stuff like that. Yeah, whatever. She left. Well, now it's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? And if we don't say dungarees? Define dungarees. Pants made of blue denim, blue jeans. I'm gonna get my dungarees. I need to grab my dungarees from the wash today. Oh. The loo. I left my dungarees in the loo. Oh. Okay. Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. You hear dung and automatically think poop. Yeah. I can see that. Makes sense. So they're poopy pants. Yeah. I don't know. There's weird slang. There's a lot of weird slang. I don't know. There's only a few slang I do know. Like, I'm sure you know what pop is, right? I'm assuming you know what pop is, right? It was like, pop, toque, So you know what pop is? You know what toque is, right? You know what a toque is? Yeah, pop. No. No. Wait, you actually don't know what pop is? You actually don't know what pop is? Yeah, soda, there he is, yeah. It's just called pop here though, man. Canada, it's just called pop. It's like, what pop do you want, you know? Toque, yeah. Touque, is it, I believe? Hmm. Yeah, toque, Oh, you don't know what it is, huh? That's basically what you call a winter. That's what winter hats are called around here. I'm sure they might be more specific to what a toque is, but a winter hat's like, hey, can you grab my toque or whatever? I think just winter hats or whatever. Beanies, stuff like that, I guess they're also called toques. The big fuzzy one? No, exactly. More like, just any winter hat, really. Just like, hey, don't forget your toque. You can't call every winter hat a toque, whether it's right or wrong. Everyone knows what you mean. I don't know if there's any more slang in Canada that other people don't know about. I don't really know. Canadian slang you like? Let's see, if I can find a list of Canadian slang here, I want to know. And I can tell if I know them or not. Oh, wait, double double isn't normal? You hoser. Okay, you know what double double is, right? Double double. I thought that's like obvious what a double. Wait, what? No, double double isn't Canadian slang, right? No. 2 cream, 2 sugar for coffee. Wait, that isn't said over there wherever you are. No, double double is 2 cream, 2 sugar. Huh. Well, we really don't know. Surprised. You don't have Tim Horton. No. Double double don't have anything to do with Tim Hortons. Like, if you want a coffee, even if you go to McDonald's, you're like, hey, can I get a double double? 2 cream, 2 sugar. Yeah. Okay, that's not known, huh? Oh, the more you know. Let's see, Well, I've never heard that, but it's very convenient, ah. Oh, well, the more you know. Okay, you know what runners are, right? You know what runners are? Because now how much you don't know if you know them all. You start saying it, I love coffee. Yeah, hopefully people know. You know what runners are? Oh. Those are just like, running shoes or whatever. That's what you call them. Running shoes are called runners here, You know, like sneakers or whatever, right? Like sneaker, tennis shoes, right? Yeah, kind of tennis shoes or whatever. They're just called runners here. Let's see, can't believe you don't know that one. Tennis, yeah, like tennis shoes or whatever. They're just called runners here, though. Running shoes, runners. Like, what do you do, like, if you were in gym class or whatever, when you were a kid, what you would wear? Okay, how about this? Do you know what a loony is? Do you know what a loony is? Here we go. Let's see if you know that one. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Like, photo added to the court record. 12:15 a.m. We got December 25, Gourd Lake, Public Beach. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Looks like it. Wonder if you know what loonies are. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey. Santa, ho ho ho. Ah, Nick. I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Loonies, yeah. Or a loony. The loony. OMG, Santa, yep. A loony. Of course you don't. I'm not surprised you don't know what a loony is. Because you guys don't have loonies over there, do ya? It's actually him, yeah. I don't think y'all have loonies, right? I actually have one right here. Okay, this is a special coin. No, crazy person. No, 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 no. A loonie's a dollar. A loonie is a dollar. A loonie's a dollar coin. Also, why do I have American money? I was going to grab Canadian. Why is there American money in here? Wait, what? Why do I have a $quarter? I don't think they get change in American. Wait, what? Well, now I'm confused. Yeah, loonie is a dollar. Loonie is a dollar coin. Toonie is a $2 coin. There's a loonie and toonie. Why the heck is there American money? Get it. We are invading your economy. Yeah. I guess so. I mean, yeah, I actually have a few different coins from different ones. Like, I have a yen. I think I have some Vietnam coin and whatever as well. Because I don't know why, but like sometimes people will try paying or whatever. We'll try paying with a different form of currency or whatever, right? And people won't notice. They aren't going to look at every single coin, right? And then if it looks close enough, they kind of take it. Although, to be fair, don't know how you manage to take a yen. Not like, we have holes in our money. Huh. Still don't know how I got him a $quarter. Whatever. Let's continue. Long time no see, Nick. It's Harry Boots. Larry Boots. It's Larry Boots. Nick, you know Santa? Wow. Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry, there it is. Larry, what are you doing here? Yeah. I mean, Canada got its own stuff, and some of them are named weird. Phony, he's a phony. Oh no, he's fake. I'm gonna burn him at the stake. Who's this man? Maybe. This thing is obvious. I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs, and that's fun. Gotta get money for dates, My girl. The fudge is that name? What the heck is that name? What in tarnation is that name? How to say Keonce? I think it's Keonce, right? Okay, how to pronounce, Keonce, okay, sure. What kind of name is Keonce? Wait, what? I was wondering if it was gonna be Keonce or Keonce or Keonce or whatever. Like, some names are really weird. Or spelled very weird. Like, actually, no. My girl Keonce deserves the best. Keonce, not another model, I hope. Oh, Keonce, a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go girlfriend, Girlfriend, I don't think you're in the relationship you think you are, man. He bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, I said the costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not my, what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fate. Oh, yeah, great, couldn't have avoided that any different, thank you. I'm, the little sister. Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. And I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. What happened? Here we go. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Keonce, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... Keonce is not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. There we go. Model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Nick. I would never know Edgeworth. Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yep, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder. You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Yeah, samurai dogs. Tell me about the dogs. Oh, you mean the samurai dogs. Well, why are they samurai dogs? I mean they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally, they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Kionce's idea. Kionce's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, she was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. You made me that banner. And the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What was the big news? Big news. Yeah, Gordy. Gordy. Edgeworth, here we go. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father. Yeah, Edgy's pops was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer. Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Well, I guess I'll say this now. We're probably gonna call it once we get to the trial date or whatever. We're gonna do all the investigation now. Trial will be next. That's the plan. Not at all. And tomorrow probably Valorant again. It might be Limbus Company if Limbus Company's out. I don't know when it's coming out though. Don't know. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? Gordy. What's Gordy? Huh, you mean you don't know? It's here, in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster, Gordy. Monster. Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Yeah. Big stuttering hurts me. Like a monster. A real monster. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something. Right? Hey, here's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion. When it's daytime. Followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. But it was foggy. Wait. The two gunshots could not have been at the same time. One gunshot was at the night, and when it was foggy, that was not foggy. I don't know, whatever. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million. Rob Larry. Security article added to the court record. check here because I can. Nothing here. Whenever we get there, we can call it though. Still not here. December 25, the Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Maya, not a Gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently, an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. A lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, what now? Here we go. Dot dot. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. He was a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office. Wait. You mean Roseberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. I thought it would be over quicker than that, but whatever. December 25, Roseberg Law Offices, here we go. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you're Mia's something, are you not? Oh, with her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Roseberg, sir. Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? What happened? There was a murder last night. A murder. You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. The painting. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts, old, bitter desserts. There's gotta be something more here. Gotta be something more. 24, 24. So, this is the moment the crime took place, eh? Yes. You can't really say for sure that that's worse. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Exactly. Oh! Did you remember? He was a lawyer. Here, in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond. And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Yes. Robert Hammond. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6. Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean that medium my mother? Yeah. Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Faye, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. And he goes, did, Edgeworth knew he did it, and he's like, well, I need to make this right. By not letting a guilty person get away again. Get away again. The DL6 incident. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Faye used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. The testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. Oh no. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No. Please, don't mention it. Deal 6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Tell him this, I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Misty Faye's photo added to the court record. An old photograph DL6 incident Exhibit A is written on the back. Bro, this is taking much more time than I thought. December 25, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. We saved because we can. What happened? Can I ask you about the murder? Right. I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. Please try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case. Understand? Why did you go to Gourd Lake? I have no intention of telling you. Nor apparently would you tell Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe was really worried about you. There it is. Edgeworth. It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. The DL6 incident. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, the man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my father... The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is a victim in the Gourd Lake... Hammond is a victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean your... It's strange. I thought the terrible incident was about to end, and now, this. About to end. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago. On December 28. December 28. The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case can never happen. Legally, the case never happened. But... I thought murder has no statute of limitations. Maybe it's different there. Has to be different there then. Whatever, sure. 3 days from now, the L6 will be closed forever. The suspect. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. Your father. So, was your father a lawyer? he was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Of course we will, yeah. Could have guessed this day would come. Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. That's exactly what the shooter would say. True that. It is exactly what they say. Exactly what they would say. But also exactly what an innocent person would say as well. Yep. Pay him back. Give me back. For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth's request put in pocket. Document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one. Wow, it's calming down. Phew, that was scary. Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball. Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Innocence proven? If only it was that simple, eh? Hey Dreezy, you wanna know a fun fact? You wanna know a fun fact, man? Let's go, Nick. Right. You have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Hey, here's a fun fact. Did you know the conviction rate in Japan is like 99%? So if you're going on trial... Nope, it's not about fairies, nope. Oh, you saw that one, yeah. Yeah, changelings. Supposedly changelings were actually the children of fairies and, you know, they were ugly and rude and evil. Although, it's believed it was more so explained when like a child... The reason why people believe that folklore is a thing, or why it became prominent, was they believed, like, you know, let's say a kid had Down syndrome or something like that, or behavioral issues, right? They would say, you know, that wasn't their kid. Yeah, not fair indeed, yeah. Not fair at all. But yeah, they say the changeling, they said their kid's a changeling or whatever, so they could, like, you know, kind of, you know, get rid of him, you know. So a kid had, like, a mental illness or something like that. Bye-bye, kid. They're a changeling in the mind of the people. They got taken away. The perfect baby's been taken with this, awful monster. And there's that. Fun fact, the more you know about fairies. Old times are brutal, yeah. Old times are brutal. Times are brutal now. As well. You know the Salem witch trials, right? Treasy, you know of the Salem witch trials? I'm assuming you know, you're American, right? Well, did you know witch trials are still happening in Africa? Witch trials are still happening in Africa. They say someone's a witch. They get killed. They get killed, burned, or drowned, or whatever, right? Just some more fun facts. Now, some people say some of them don't really believe in... Yeah, you've heard of those, yeah. Some people say, you know, they don't actually... Some of them don't believe in witches, right? But they say that they're a witch, right? So, that person gets, you know, killed, right? Because once they're killed, their land is free. And they get their land. And they can steal their land. By claiming the old person the witch, they get killed. They don't get their land. And someone takes it from them. Yeah, messed up stuff, but it is what it is. They still stone people to death for stealing bread in some places, yeah. True that. Yeah. Basically, I've learned, well, stuff, a lot of bad crap still happens now. Usually it's in places that are less developed, or if they are developed, well, it's more underground. More underground if it is developed. It was really easy to exploit idiots back then if you were just a little smarter than the average person through that. Claim someone's a witch. You know, if they float, remember this, man. If they float, they're a witch. If they don't float, they're human, but they're dead because they're at the bottom of the lake. Oh, if they don't burn, they're a witch. If they burn, they're human, but they're dead because they burned. Nay, if you want to get rid of someone, easy way to do it. Easy way to do it. The logic is insane on those, yep. And then the masses would follow suit. And sometimes they wouldn't think at all. Ay, ay, ay. They blindly follow what someone says, someone in power would say, like a priest or something say. So the priest has a lot of power. I bet it was the same for, if you breathe through your mouth, witch. If you blink, you're a witch. It was a lot of crap back then. Wait, Andreezy, wait. Did you see, wait. You saw the notification about fairies today, I guess, right? Did you see the notification yesterday? I actually liked that one. Let's see. You have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Steven farted at the same time, which... yeah, maybe. Did you see that one from yesterday? That's actually one that I always found, interesting. Let's see here, yes sir and yes. Nope. No, that was another one. That was another one. That was the day before that. When you die, you're dead. Because someone suggested it in the Discord saying, hey, I said, hey, what do you all want me to put there? What fun fact should I put there? And he said, when you die, you're dead. I'm like, fine. Nope. Yesterday was about lobotomies. Did you know, for some lobotomies, like, you know, different type, right? Originally, you'd drill a hole in the skull, right, and then mesh it up like that. And then they changed it. They found an easier way where they'd use an ice pick, right, behind the eye. Hit with like a hammer or whatever, like to break the bone. Was it a tip bone or whatever, right? Behind the eye. And then they'd like put their like kind of like... It kind of looks like an ice pick or whatever. It kind of like, basically, kind of like a T-shape or whatever, right? You'd hold it on the T, mix it up in there, right? Well, did you know in some cases, man, they would put radioactive iridium in there as well. To deal with it, to kind of destroy the brain. Just imagine, they put radioactive material into your skull. Man, when you think it couldn't get any worse, but man, oh man, oh man. Does it? Yep. Man, I need to find another dark fact for tomorrow, though. You need another dark fact for tomorrow. Or fact. Yo, geez, yeah, I forgot about that. I hate hearing the word ice pick. It's never talked about picking ice, and darn. Radioactive chemicals in my brain. Exactly. I mean, the only bright side is your brain doesn't have any, neurons for pain. So just so you don't feel it, your brain's kind of going to mush, you're losing all your personality, you become a shell of your former self. But at least you don't feel it. Now, I'm wondering, I don't think you probably wouldn't even notice that you lost your sense of self. Your brain, you've become... Just imagine that. No, it's true, yeah. Your brain doesn't have any pain receptors in your brain. That's why often when they're doing open brain surgery, nope, not at all. Because there's none there. If they're doing brain surgery, right? Open brain surgery, they usually keep the patient awake. Because they can't feel it, right? You can't really feel it. Nothing at all. They keep it awake to make sure they aren't doing anything wrong. Because if you hit something wrong during a brain surgery, oh boy, you're gonna know when you do something wrong. You're gonna know for heckin' sure. Oh, to get to the brain at least, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's making a local anesthetic where you, probably inject a needle there. Make it a local anesthetic. And, oh, I hate needles, man. I absolutely hate needles. I used to not really have a big fear. I had a small fear of them. But man, it got so much worse when I had piece of advice. If they say they're gonna let a student doctor or what's it called? Before they're an actual doctor, assistant, no, attorney, no. Yeah, you've seen people play music while getting brain surgery, exactly. Apprentice, there you go, yeah. Don't let apprentices do stuff on you when they ask like, oh, hey, do you mind if the apprentice does stuff? Say no. Say no. Say heckin' no. It goes, And if I did it, it went so heckin' bad. So heckin' bad, bad. Oh no. Oh, I swear, they couldn't have shoved the needle in any more painfully. Oh my gosh, it heckin' hurt. So darn much. And then they don't even wait for the anesthetic. Yeah, you're not today's science project, yeah. And then they don't even wait for the anesthetic to kick in to start cutting. And then if you tell them, they just stab another needle in two, hitting the bone. And then you feel it all, you feel it all. And they start cutting and then you have to hold it. You have to feel the entire pain because you know if you say it again, they're just going to stab another needle in. And it's, oh, yay. Yeah, I don't like needles. If I get really nervous, I'm gonna start laughing. I start laughing hysterically sometimes. Just a wee bit. So yeah, it's not fun. Criminal Affairs Department. Used to run away screaming outside of buildings to get away from needles. I'm better now though. Can't do that as an adult. Screw that. I can I can take needles not too bad. No, oh, I can take them not too bad. I mean, I'm actually scared of them, but I can kind of take them. I can kind of take them, I had to get a few. Like, I got one on the hand, right? It wasn't too bad. You look away, you don't care, yeah. I think I look. I either look or I stare at the person doing it, like, I do a deadpan stare at the guy the entire time. I'm just deadpan staring at the guy. I'm not blinking, just staring at him. I probably make it awkward, but I'm like, I'm not looking anywhere, I'm staring at you. You better get it right, you better get it right. I swear. Because there's no hicking way, like, if they need to draw blood or something, there's literally no way you can miss my vein. Oh yeah, he's seeing the blood rush through too, makes you feel woozy. I've seen it before. Even if it's not yours. I don't mind it. I kind of find blood cool. I like blood. Yeah, well, whatever. As I was saying though, like, you have to be, for me, man, you have to be really bad at your job if you can't hit my vein. Like, I'm one of the easiest people ever. I can see my veins right now even, man. Like, my veins are very prominent. I can like trace them under my skin. And then they pop up, they really pop out. Even if I have my, if I have my arm, like, at my side, veins start popping out. Like, it's not like in my veins, oh yeah. Haven't got a blood test in a long while, though. Ah, you're a little fat, so I've had some trouble before, haha. It's really digging in there, some of these nurses. Luckily, I am literally skin and bone. I have, like, yeah, like 0 fat, yeah. I have, like, 0 fat, so I'm, luckily, it's fairly fine. But I'm not kidding, you can see my rib cage. My rib cage is prominent. It's yeah. Your friends are so skinny, you're scared for them? Ah. I mean, being skinny ain't too bad, right? It's not bad. It looks like if they get a paper cut in the wrong place, you'll bleed out. Just super veiny arms. Yep. I'm kind of like that too. I'm kind of like that too. Like, I'm like 5'10", right? I'm like 5'10 and I weigh, around like 117 pounds or whatever. So yeah, pretty darn skinny for me. Pretty darn skinny. Like a twig. Anyways, December 25, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. What's going on here? Eek. What's wrong, detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. You remember some kid in middle school was nicknamed Fuson because he was so veiny? Oof. Man, that would hurt. That would hurt. Man, that would fucking hurt. I didn't get too many nicknames, Yeah, I didn't get too many nicknames other than Harry Potter. That's about it. Which is funny because I never watched Harry Potter or was into Harry Potter. But it is what it is. It was hilarious back then. It was so dumb, yeah. Yeah, hopefully the guy didn't take it too much to heart. Hopefully not. No, don't got a scar head. Don't got a scar head. Oh, you laughed at it too? Well, that's good then. I don't got a scar head, but I do actually got a little bump on my head. It's like a little indent in the skin that never went away. Because, I think when I was like, probably 6 or 7, I fell off a playground singing to a sharp rock. Because for some reason, personally, I have a feeling like, for playgrounds, they should probably use like sand or twig or like, kind of like mulch or whatever, right? But no, they use jagged rocks, so yeah. It caused a bit of a dent in my skull. It's not like major at all. It's like only like a little dot, a little indent or whatever. No, it's not a hairy scar at all. It's not a hairy scar at all. I don't have a scar. Although I used to have a scar actually in my eye. I used to have a scar along my eye, like a claw mark on my eye. Because my brother, it took way too long to heal. It's like a scar like that went across my eye, like it hit my eye. Kind of like on the cheek from the top right. Because my brother, man, when he was younger, he scratched. He can scratch hard. Scratching and biting and I'm experiencing a concussion now. Luckily, I don't think I've ever got a concussion. I don't think I've ever got a concussion. I think I might have got heat stroke before, but never a concussion. Which is good. The only time I get a... Okay, the only few times I get headaches are if I think about getting a headache. I can make myself get a headache, and then it sucks. Sometimes you don't even know until it's too late. Don't worry, doctors would have saw. Doctors would have saw if I had it. Because one time I had to get a scan for something stupid or whatever, right? For something stupid. But they managed to scan the wrong area. They managed to scan my head when they were supposed to scan like my Oh, no, not me, just in general, yeah. I still know how the doctors messed it up when I was a kid. I think I was 10 at the time or whatever. They managed to scan my head when they were supposed to scan like my chest or whatever. I don't know how. I don't know how they get that far off, but I had to do it twice. And then they inject ink into your bloodstream so it's more visible or whatever. But yeah, I really would not want a concussion, man. Concussions are freaking bad. I was like, too much brain injury. They might even, I forget, is that the one that can contribute to Alzheimer's and stuff like that? And neuron degeneration, I believe. But yeah, I don't know how we're done with that. Since she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, Val? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, Val? No, not at all. Just... I mean, he did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. Or... You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, I think I'm lucky enough to not get a concussion. Even with all the headbutting of soccer balls. What? I don't think I've gotten any too major injuries in general, really. I mean, my ankle went pop when I accidentally jumped. And I went to the curb because I was skipping. Okay, I was skipping okay, and even when I was 16, I skipped or whatever. I was skipping along when I was 16, hit the curb, like went the wrong way, hit the side, hit the side, went like complete angle, and then pop. It was swollen for a while. Never went to the doctor, but hey, it fixed itself fine enough. It works. Bit more bendable than it was though, which is good. But never mind. Let's continue here. Once we finish this, when we get to trial, we're probably gonna call it. But yeah, here we go. Lot of testimony. Here we go. So, what did Miss Hart say? He says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? He even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she says she's going to enlarge the photo. You can't enlarge a photo. Said it'll drop the quality, I might, but should let us see who's who. She can do that. Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great, just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying. She's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Oh, what happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. Tomorrow's trial. One time your sister pushed me out of pool when I was like 6 directly into a brick in the thorny rosebed. I'm pretty sure that was the only concussion I suffered. I'm pretty sure I had one, but never confirmed. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you didn't need too much lasting damage. I'm actually surprised I never got a concussion, man. Because one time there was this stupid kid, right? I was like 11, I'd say, at the time, or whatever, right? Dude, Higgin literally dropped a boulder on my head. Dropped a boulder, hit me in the temple, man. And it was like... When I mean boulder now, I mean boulder. I mean like it was what can you use for size? Maybe like 2 heads combined. About the size of 2 heads combined, and he dropped it on my head. I don't even know how I didn't get concussion after that. And you're fine now. Just have a scar on the back of your head for life. Well, I mean, bright side, hey. If you have hair, that's probably going to block it out, so no one's going to see it, right? No one's going to see that, because you probably got hair. I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be a life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. Oh no. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's got to be something I've overlooked. Yeah, but you personally like having short hair. Long hair annoys you. I mean, even if it's short hair, shouldn't it like cover it up? Even short hair should cover it up, right? I think scars are cool, so I don't care. Yeah, scars can be pretty cool, depending. Oh, you mean like buzz cut short? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I think scars can be pretty cool, except, if they're in the shape of like... Imagine you had like a scar in the shape of, you know... a phallic image, and you're like, oh man, nah, that would fucking suck. Yeah, imagine if you have that on your head. That wouldn't be too much of a great scar, and that would be bad, yeah. Edgeworth, here we go. Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file all the paperwork, but you still got time, pal. Don't talk to him again, for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him. Please. Then you'd be... proud of arm for a different reason. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, that would suck. Ay. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, fine. Document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good night, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth, yeah. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. Let's give you the rundown, Dreezy. Let's give you the rundown, okay. Maya is a 17-year-old girl who is from the Faith family. I think that's like a good rundown. Okay, I've gone by. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you can never tell an anime, can ya? You hate it here. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can never tell an anime, can you? There's gonna be like a lot of character who's 1,000-year-old. Who's 1,000-year-old and a grandma who's like in 5. Oh, you can never get it. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. A 17-year-old working in a court case, Nope, she doesn't even work. She just tags along. She tags along with us for some reason, and she's able to stay in the stand with us. I don't know why. Well, she can. It is what it is. I mean, hey. Sometimes she turns into Mia. So, I mean, hey, at least there's that. Sometimes she's, possessed by Mia and turns into Mia, and Mia's old, like 24 or whatever. So then, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, you stand the dead girl, I guess. You stand, I gotcha. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. That just reminds me of another topic in anime where, like, you know, a guy gets reincarnated, right? So his body and mind is technically... His body and mind is, like, technically, like, I don't know, like, a child, right? But then he has memories of his adulthood, so I'm like, I don't know. Never like, it's an anime, I don't care, it's an anime. I'm not gonna overthink it here, screw that. I'm not overthinking. It's an anime. Mentally, he's a child. Mentally and physically, he's a child, but he has his memories and spirit from when he was an adult. So I have no heckin' clue. I don't know. Some people get really heated over that topic, I know that much. Yeah, he transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth's. To be continued, okay. Probably gonna call it here. Tomorrow's gonna be Valorant. And then, I'm gonna eat pizza, yeah. Cold pizza, mind you. Because luckily I have some leftovers so I can eat it cold. Cold pizza tends to taste better. Yeah, for sure, good stream. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed. Now we'll see you all later. Peace out. And have a good one. Goodbye. Pretty late for you too, man. Going to bed, yeah. See you next time, man. Have a good one. And goodbye.